Hello and welcome to this training video. This video is for normal users of PlanRunner. We will demonstrate the PlanRunner you see on your PC, but it also works on mobile phones and tablets and changes its layout to accommodate the smaller screen size, but it is substantially the same as what we will show here. We will start with showing you how to get access the first time. PlanRunner operates as an invite-only system. Please do not create an account for yourself. Your project manager will register you. When he does, you will receive an email looking like this. As it says on the email, this welcome link expires after 1 week. You will need to ask your project manager for another one after this. Click on the link to be directed to the Set Password page. Please read the terms and conditions, then tick the box to accept them. This will enable the Submit button further down. These terms are there to protect you and us. If you do not agree to the terms, you cannot use the system. Type in your password. Your password should use upper and lowercase letters and numbers and punctuation. Try a nonsense sentence like, "Where are 6 green flying horses?" Retype your password in the second box to confirm it. Replacing letters with numbers is well known and won't protect you. Also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and password are still in the top 10 and don't protect you either. PlanRunner has many sophisticated anti-hacking devices in place, but a good strong password is the first step. Please note that we cannot retrieve your password if you forget it, but you can reset it at any time by clicking on a link you will find on the login page. This will send a reset email to your inbox. We will look at that later. Just before we move on, if for some reason you didn't get the welcome email, contact your project manager and ask them to resend it. Please also check your email address with them too. OK, when you are ready, press the Submit button. It will confirm your action and take you to your customized home page. This is your home page tailored to show the projects you are involved in and the tasks you are allocated to perform. We recommend that you create a bookmark to this page on your bookmarks bar. When you click it, it will prompt you to log in if required. We are looking at the demonstration account, so these tasks will be changed by the computer simulating other users as we go through this tutorial. It will show you just how informative the system is. This page is split into 5 parts. The top blue navigation area shows where you are in the website and where you can go. The left blue area shows you the projects you can access. The central white work area shows you the tasks your project manager has allocated to you. On the right hand side there is a yellow tab. This is the on-page help system. And finally, the grey footer shows information about the website and how to contact us. Let's look at each part in turn. In this navigation bar you will find the PlanRunner logo on the left, the name of the page you are on in the middle, and your login details on the right along with a link to log out. There is also a link to the Help Center. We'll come back to that. On the second line is the menu system. The left side shows where you currently are. To demonstrate, let's go to the project summary page. You will see it now shows a link to the home page and a new link to the project summary page, like a trail of breadcrumbs. You can click on the home link to return to the home page or the project summary link to refresh this page. Let's go back to the home page. On the right hand side are the pages you can navigate to from this page. So on this page you can only navigate to the Edit Your Profile page. As you get more familiar with PlanRunner, you will find there are shortcuts for you to go straight to the pages you want. On the left is a list of projects your project manager has given you access to. You may only be given viewer access if you haven't got any tasks to do. The blue circle indicates how many tasks are scheduled to start today. Click on a project to show the summary page for that project. Click on the tab to show or hide the project's panel. The next 10 tasks you've been allocated to are shown in this table. For your convenience, the first task for you to do is expanded into a card index styled view. 3 cards are shown. The middle card shows your next task and the other 2 the tasks immediately before and after. We provide you with a button that changes according to the state of your task. When you start your task, press the Start Now button to change the status to started and to log the actual start time. As you can see, once you've clicked the button and started the task, the button changes to a Finish Now button. This will mark the task as passed and log the finish time. If you need different times or to mark the task as failed, you will find the same task in the table below with an All Actions button. Let's click this. You are now shown a dialog that allows you to precisely set the start and finish times. Click on the calendar icon to display a calendar selector to make selecting the date and time easier. Alternatively, you can type them into the text box. Use the same format as is shown. Finally, click on the passed or failed buttons to save the new state along with both dates. The Just Started button saves the started date and the started state, and the Cancel button closes the dialog box without saving anything. There are a few extra features to make your experience easier. You can click on a task name to go directly to that task on the detailed project view. You can also click on a project name to get straight to the summary page for that project. If you have selected a time zone, hover over a time to show what the original task time was and the current project time. Handy if your project manager is sleeping in that time zone. You can turn off the automatic refresh facility by unticking the small box at the bottom of the table. PlanRunner has a comprehensive help system that is tailored for every page. Click on the yellow tab on the right to expand the inline help for this page. You can click on any picture to enlarge it. Clicking on Bigger will make the tab bigger. Click on the button at the top right to show on the new browser tab. The grey area at the bottom of the page allows you to view the terms, privacy statement and register a support or feedback call. Let's look at one of the projects in a bit more detail. Just below the menu is a simple task completion bar. It lists all the tasks in your project in the right order and sized according to their duration. It doesn't show gaps or overlaps between tasks to make it easy to see how well your project is progressing. Hover over a box to see the task name. Below the title is a message indicating how far the last task to be completed was ahead or behind its scheduled time. Next are two tables showing the last 5 tasks to start or complete and the next 5 tasks. Hover over the time to show the original time. The View Project Task button takes you to a detailed view of this project. We'll come back to this. Below are 2 progress bars showing how many tasks have passed, failed or started, and chronologically how far you are through the project. Once again, there is an auto refresh tick box you can untick to make the page static. Let's look at the project in detail by clicking on the View Project Task button. This page is where you can see the details of your project. Most of this page is dedicated to displaying the table. Your projects may look different from this one because your project manager has control over which columns are shown and what order they are shown in. They may also select a different colour scheme to help differentiate their projects. Once again, hovering over a row will allow you to quick start or complete the task. Click the row to show the Task Actions dialog. It is exactly the same as the one on the home page. Whilst we are here, you will find in the bottom left corner a button that will allow you to send an email with the task title already set for you. Add in the email address you want to send to. And the message. Then click the Send Message button, or Cancel to quit without sending it. This page also has auto refresh. You can click the button to refresh just once or tick the box to refresh every few seconds. On the left side is a button allowing you to set up sorting and filtering of the table. Click on the button to show the panel. On the left side are saved filters. Just click on the filter to load it over the current filter. Note that filters are not tied to a specific project, so whilst the filter My Tasks shown here makes sense, others may not. First are showing the sorts that you have created. It reads like a sentence. To add another one, click on Add Sort. Select one of the fields to sort by. We'll sort by task name for this example. You can see that PlanRunner has added the field onto the end of the sentence. Once in the sentence, click it to show a menu allowing you to reverse its sort direction or remove it. We will now remove it. Filtering is done in a similar way. Click on Add Filter to see a list of all the fields you can filter on. Click on a field to show the parameters for it. Let's pick ID. This field allows you to enter a range for the ID. You can enter either or both. We will enter a maximum of 5. And click Add Filter. See that the table is now showing only the first 5 tasks. Let's say that I actually wanted to show task 5 onward. Click on the filter, type 5 into the minimum box, and clear the maximum box. Then click Update Filter. The table now shows tasks 5 and onwards. Other fields have different kinds of filters. The task filter allows you to type in the beginning, middle or end of a task name. Use a star to indicate where the optional part is. You can only use one star. Further down, the start date allows you to enter in a date and time range. Click on the calendar icon to make selecting a date and time easier. The resources filter allows you to select which resources to show. Tick the ones you want to show. Finally, click Show Predecessors to show any tasks the filtered rows must follow. You can also click Parents to show your filtered tasks' hierarchical parents. To save the filter, click on the Save button. To stop the filter and sort being applied, click on the Remove Current button. Click on the Show Sorting and Filtering Options button again to hide it all. That wraps it up for the pages you use the most. Let's go back to your custom home page and have a look at a couple other pages you may find useful. We will now look at the Edit Profile page and Support and Feedback page, finishing off with logging out and logging back in again. Let's start with looking at Edit Profile. The red star besides fields indicates they can't be blank. If you find your name commonly misspelt, then type the misspellings in this box. Separate each one with a semicolon. Your project manager may add some in here too when they auto-match your account to their project resources. We recommend you talk to your project manager before deleting any. Further down you will find a time zone selection box. This box allows you to select your time zone. Your project manager will have already told PlanRunner what time zone their project is in. If you are normally in the same time zone as your projects, then leave this as the first option, Display Original Project Times. Note the small blue circle. Hover your mouse pointer over this to get quick information about the closest field. At the bottom of the page are shown the teams you are a member of. Your project manager sets these up for you. When you are ready, click on Save to store any changes you have made. This is the demonstration account, so it has been disabled, but yours won't be. Finally, let's look at the support page. You can get to it by going to the footer of any page and clicking on Support and Feedback. Firstly, this page is for you to report faults, ask for help and tell us what you like or don't like about PlanRunner. We do not share the information you supply here with any third party. It's for us to help you. Please include as much information as you can. If you're logging an error and have already been redirected through the error page, then the error has already been logged. However, we might not be able to see what you typed or pressed, so tell us what you did just before the error occurred. Errors are prioritized by the number of users it prevents using the system. For example, cosmetic errors are likely to be low priority. We will get back to you as soon as we can, acknowledging your request and giving you some indication on how we will proceed with it. Please also use this form to log requests for new features or improvements to existing ones. When you have finished using PlanRunner, if you are using a shared computer, then log out. It will take you back to the site homepage. Click on the Login button to be taken to the Login page. Here you can type in your username and password. A login normally expires when you close a session, However, you can tick the box to keep yourself logged in for 7 days. That concludes this video. Thank you for watching. Please send us feedback on this video using the feedback form. Project managers can benefit from the additional detail in the Project Manager training video just below this one.